Prime Minister Silvio Berlusconi says the aid package, which includes help for Italian banks, won't be as big as similar measures approved or expected by Germany and France on account of Italy's huge public debt. At around 105% of gross domestic product, the highest in Europe in proportion to the size of the country's economy. Finance Minister Giulio Tremonti took off his jacket and rolled up his sleeves to present the details of a package to help crisis-stricken companies and consumers, including the blocking and cutting of regulated prices for gas, electricity and motorway tolls, as well as measures to help mortgage holders. The effects of the economic crisis are visible anywhere in the country. At the weekly market in Orte, many people check out the wares, but few are willing to make a purchase. There's hardly anyone here today, says Salvatore, who sells lingerie. We're hoping the spell of cold weather would encourage people to buy some winter clothes, he says. My last customer, that woman, hesitated to pay €2 to buy 2 sets of underwear. The Catholic aid organization Caritas says 7.5 million Italians, 13% of the population, are living below the poverty threshold and have to get by on less than 500 or 600 euros per month. So the government's measures are certainly useful. Still, the Prime Minister's critics were hardly impressed.
These measures are really too little too late. They're not going to solve the major problems that the Italian economy is facing. They're not going to solve the problems of most Italians who have difficulty making ends meet.
We calculated that 500,000 of temporary workers are probably going to lose their job from here to the end of this year. That's why we need from the Berlusconi government to take measures giving them unemployment compensation.
The government certainly hasn't done enough. The problems that the Italian economy and the world economy are facing are very, very serious ones. What they're doing is putting a band-aid on a major scar in the economy.
Many experts say the Berlusconi government has made a serious mistake treating higher education and research as just another expense to be cut, when in fact they should be considered as investment in building a 21st century knowledge economy. Currently, the majority of Italy's most creative and most productive minds are forced to find jobs abroad. Many experts say Italy's government needs to do 2 things to stop the brain drain. First, it needs to invest heavily in higher education and research. Second, it needs to devise a system to enable the recruitment and promotion of professors and researchers based on merit. Unless the government acts quickly to stop the brain drain, Italy's future may turn out to be as grey as this autumn day. Wolf Achtner, Press TV, Rome.